Hi. Good morning and good afternoon. Sorry I'm a little late today. I had to get pretty because you guys don't want to see me without my makeup on. So, okay, so a couple of things to chat about while people start to hop on. We have, today we have some new brush polys. We have double and single brushed, and we also have a couple sweater knits. And, a tri-blend and a RAYON spandex. And that reminds me, I think I have something wrong on my graphics. Okay, so don't forget about the reveal booty. If you comment on the video, your comment enters you to win the all the fabric that I'm showing today. I think we have 9 yards today, 9 different fabrics. So 1 yard of each different fabric. And so you can comment as many times as you like. Each comment is an entry, and tomorrow we'll choose the winner by 4 and post it by 4:30. I did put up scrap boxes the other day. We got some new scrap boxes in. If you don't know what a scrap box is, we have 3 available right now. We have a regular scrap box, which is just first cuts, last cuts, and in between scraps. So they're all a yard, at least a yard. But they can have flawed fabric. Sometimes the fabric is just wrinkled and dirty because it was the first yard or the last yard. Sometimes it might have a little printing error, or occasionally you'll find the ones with the holes in them. When you see a piece of fabric with a hole in it, that's the fabric printer. I'm not sure if it's the printer or the mills that make the grige, but they test the weight of the fabric and they cut holes out of it. So sometimes those will show up in the scrap boxes. So we have one with just regular fabric, so it's any fabric. It could be brush poly, Liverpool, Ponte, RAYON spandex, tri-blend, any of the fabrics that we have. It'll be a mix of those in prints. And then we also have a coordinate box that has solids, stripes, I think polka dots, things that coordinate. And then we just added our French terry solid scrap boxes. That's from our new shipment of French terry we just got in. And the prices are really good on these. On the regular scrap box, it's $37.50 for 8 yards. And that's out to like $4.60 some a yard. And then for the French terry, it is, I had to write it down because I don't remember, $47.75 a yard or a box. And that nets down to like $5.96 a yard. So those are on the site and they're available now. Just go on the menu ribbon, just go to where it says boxes, and they're all on there. All right, I think we're ready to get started. Okay, so let's see here. So the first fabric today is a new lightweight sweater knit. It's called Lush Garden. Let me get my pen out of the way so I don't write on it. And Mary Beth is not with me today, so I can't throw my fabric at her. So bummed. She's waiting for a delivery guy, so we're expecting a delivery. New, exciting, beautiful fabrics. But it's always a mystery when they're going to arrive, or even if they are going to arrive. So that's what she's doing. And so this is Lush Garden. It's a nice, lightweight poly spandex sweater knit. It's lightly brushed. I don't think I have that in the description online, but it is lightly brushed. And here's your drape. It's very drapey. To me, this feels like sweater knits that have rayon in them because it's super, super soft and it's very stretchy. It has like 100% stretch horizontal. But it's perfect for this time of year. And there's some really cute pictures online of some things that some people have made. And if you're signed up for our newsletter on the website, you'll get an email showing you those things. Okay, so coordinates, Cabernet, brush poly, very pretty with this. The white color is ivory. And light slate matches the blue. Isn't that beautiful? True Navy does too. I don't have a card for that one. Let me pluck it out over here. We have Navy coming in. I think we're out of this online, but we do have some coming on the shipment. So that'll go up as soon as it gets here. And stick that back in there. It's very handy. So those are your, oh, and light gray. Our light gray has a blue tint to it, so whenever there's fabrics that have some blues in them, the light gray usually coordinates really nicely. Okay, so that's Lush Garden. And I'm just going to set it right next to me. Our next one is a plaid, and it's a brush poly, double brush poly. It's a royal blue. We've had a few plaids in. Most of them have been red. This one is a really beautiful blue color. This is great for women too, but I think of boys whenever I see blue, even though blue is my favorite color. But it's a really nice, I would say, intense blue. Very beautiful. So here's your stretch. It doesn't match any of the blues that we have, but it does match our black and ivory. If you wanted to mix and match with raglans and such. But with brush poly, you can do all kinds of things. You could do skirts, dresses, leggings if it has the proper stretch, and raglans. You can even do cardigans out of brush poly. It's a double brush poly, by the way. Our next fabric is a single brushed, and it's a new colorway for us, but a familiar print. This is Sovereign Rose, and it's kind of a group favorite at SlyFox, the Sovereign Rose print, and these are gorgeous fall colors. Let's see, the picture that I'm showing, the colors are a little bit more red in that picture, and that's more true to what the fabric looks like. Sometimes the screen color is not on very well, and I'll let you know when that happens. So this red in these flowers, this is single brushed. If you're not sure what double brushed or single brush means, it means that the fabric is brushed. Double brushed is brushed on both sides, the wrong side and the right side. Single brushed is brushed only on the right side. The base material for double brush and single brush poly, sometimes they're ITY, sometimes DTY, sometimes I think, is it FDY? There's all kinds of different bases, but basically they're polyester and spandex knitted into a fabric. In this case, it's a really silky fabric, and when it's brushed on the top, on the right side, it makes it real soft, but then on the back side, it's still silky because it was not brushed. So hopefully that makes sense. If it has the proper amount of stretch, you could use it for leggings. You can use it for anything you use double brush poly for. It has a little bit more drape to it, and it has a really nice, cool, silky feeling against your skin, where the double brush poly is more of a soft feeling against your skin. So this goes perfectly with our new cinnamon solid. How exciting is that? I love it when that happens. You get a new color in it and it starts matching everything. Okay, what else do we have for this one? This one, oh, the ivory matches. Rather than white, it's more ivory. Let's see, light marsala. I can find light marsala. Light marsala because, and you'll find this often, there's a mix of mauve type colors and reds and oranges. So you could throw this in because it picks up on the mauve color in these flowers. Let's see what else. The light pink. This is peach. Here's our light pink. The light pink is really pretty. And marsala, just regular marsala. Mustard gold. I love mustard gold with this. You'll see the flowers in here are yellow. They're a little bit of a softer yellow, but the mustard gold coordinates really beautifully with them, so it's not an exact color match, but it is a complementary color match. Let's see, what else do we have here? I think mauve. Mauve matches those flowers. And peach, because over here with the reds, which way are we going? Right here, we have some peach in there. So you could throw peach in there with it. And pink rose. Pink rose. So a lot of those pink ones coordinate. And of course the cinnamon. So that's it's nice and stretchy. Love this. Okay, so that was Sovereign Rose. We're going to bounce around today. Normally I try and keep it the same fabrics in a row, but we're back to sweater knit. This is a wacky tie-dye print. And it's again that light sweater knit that's lightly brushed. Really very nice and plenty of stretch. Very soft. Beautiful drape. It's very drapey. I think I saw a cocoon cardi made out of this fabric base and it was beautiful. So this has some crazy colors. It's gold and I think we called it magenta. Yeah, magenta and gold. But in there, as the gold becomes magenta, there's a rusty color that matches the cinnamon. So I put it on there as a coordinate just so you guys know that it does match. Mary Beth was like, no, I don't think that matches. But if the color's in there and there's a color that we have that matches it, I'll put it up. Because that's just the kind of girl I am. Okay, so Cabernet. Ooh. Okay, so this is way darker on the screen than it is in person. It does pick up on some of these darker reds in here. Oh, that's not Cabernet, that's dark raisin. Oh my gosh. This is Cabernet. This is why this matches a little bit better. Dark raisin does not match. Okay, this is Cabernet, and it picks up on some of those intense magenta colors. Also, the mustard gold matches the mustard in this perfectly. And then we have a little bit of purple going on. And the orchid matches the purple. Really brings it out. And that's it. Those are your matches. So that is the tie-dye, magenta, and gold sweater knit. And some people ask, they'll write in emails and ask, since this has 100% stretch, horizontal, and 50% vertical, can I use it for leggings? And I keep mentioning leggings because it's leggings season. No, you can't use sweater knit or tri-blend or rayon spandex for leggings unless you want your knees to sag down to the ground. You want something with really good recovery, like double brush poly, cotton spandex. So as long as it has good recovery and it has a stretch, you're good. So this is a gorgeous tri-blend. I'm going to tell you a little something about this one. It is so soft. And normally with these fabrics, especially the tri-blends, when you wash it, it gets soft. So it still has all the additives and stuff on it, and it's still kind of stiff from, usually with these, from the process of printing them. But with this one, it's already soft, which makes me wonder what it's going to be like when it gets washed. It's going to be even softer. So I think I need to snatch some of this up before you guys buy it. I really need some for myself. This is called Pretty Woman. It's tri-blend, which is a blend of polyester, cotton, and rayon. It's like your favorite t-shirt material. It's got a heathered appearance, and it's stretchy. It has better recovery, I would say, than just cotton because of the polyester in it and the spandex. But this is a great fabric. We stock a lot of it in the summertime, but it's also great for layering and coming into the fall and the winter, because you could, put this under cardigans and things like that, or use it for raglans. It's a really versatile wonderful fabric. It's called Tri-Blend. Let me find you your coordinates for this. You can mix it with brush poly for raglans and things like that. Okay, almond. Isn't that pretty? I love those soft colors. And I know a lot of you out there love the soft colors. We have a lot of intense ones today, so it's kind of a nice little visual break. Let's see, we also, I like this one, dark raisin. Make sure that this is it. So we see this little bit of purple in here. That dark raisin really makes that purple pop out. I think they're really cool together. Let's see here. Herb. Nice, soft, pretty green. Ivory. Ivory matches. So the base is ivory, not white. Light marsala. Which I think is this little cutie here. Because again, we've got some purples matched with some reddish type colors. And then marsala, which makes me think of spaghetti sauce. Probably getting hungry for lunch. That's light pink. Where's my mauve? Here's the mauve. Mauve is a pretty match. Peach and seafoam. Peach is right here. So look at how pretty that just lightens it right up. And then seafoam, I need to find you a nice chunk of green. There's some aqua in here. Isn't that pretty? And the seafoam really brings that out. And it looks really pretty with the other colors as well. So that's our Pretty Woman Tri-Blend. Super soft. If you think you might want to try it, but you're just not sure, try some Tri-Blend. Even if you do one of the solid colors, it is such a nice fabric. Okay, this is double brush poly. It's called Indian Summer. It's got an ivory background. It has these beautiful fall colors on it. The rust and browns and blues and mustard yellows. It's a gorgeous fall fabric, but it's nice and bright. This would be great to mix with, to layer it up with some darker sweater knits, like a cardigan with a top made out of this underneath. It'd be really pretty. Or used with some French terry on a hoodie. You could use the brush poly to line your hood and just to bring some visual accents to it. It's called Indian Summer, and ivory. The base is ivory, so ivory matches. Threw jet black as a coordinate on here because everything is outlined in black. So, and I like the way that it contrasts with the white background or the ivory background. And mocha. Mocha is not an exact color match, but it is a really pretty complementary coordinating color. So we included it on the fabric listing as a pretty coordinating color. And vintage blue. Our vintage blue solid matches the vintage blue in here. Very pretty. Okay, so that is Indian Summer, double brush poly. This one, I do want to tell you, even though it is double brush poly, the back side, it feels in between double brushed and single brushed. It's kind of smooth. It's soft. It's soft and smooth. It's nice and stretchy. So that's Indian Summer. And don't forget to comment. Your comments are an entry to win all the reveal fabrics we're showing today. Uh-oh. Did we lose a picture? Let's see. There it is. We had this in different colorway a couple weeks ago. I think we have it in a pink mauve colorway. This one is rust. It's gorgeous. The dark is navy, not black. So it's rust and navy. It's really rich, beautiful colors. And I know you guys love this design, this like patchwork boho. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, so this is double brush poly, nice and soft. So we have a few coordinates for this. Mocha coordinates, Marsala, and light Marsala. That's where that went. And light Marsala. Our navy doesn't coordinate, the true navy. It's too blue. This is a really nice dark blue. It's almost black, but it's a real nice, deep, dark blue. Isn't that pretty? There's just so much to look at. I love the colors in this. It's very fallish. In winter, you can see snuggled up in front of the fire wearing this. So that's our boho medallion in rust. Let's see. Next is rayon spandex. This is a really sweet print. I love the colors in here. They're so very fallish, but it's just a really sweet, it's a very, end of summer, beginning of fall kind of feel to the fabric. And the color is gold. It looks a little washed out. I wonder if my light, if I can turn it, that'll make a difference. The color looks almost like a greenish washed out mustard on the screen, but the picture that I'm showing is actually more representative. It's a gold color that we have here. Rayon spandex jersey is very stretchy. It is a jersey, so it's a top weight fabric. If you've not used rayon jersey, it's great for layering, as we move into the cooler weather. Just like the tri-blend, it's, we stock a lot of it in the summertime typically because it is a great summer fabric, but as you go into winter, it can transition into a layering fabric. It's rayon, so it's really silky. Rayon has like a silky feel and almost a little bit of a sheen look to it, like a slight shine. It's got gorgeous drape. You can see how drapey it is. So any tops that you have that have drape in them, like you have drape across the neckline, rayon spandex is a great choice for those. Sometimes, though, with rayon, because it grows as you wear it, you need to size down on your pattern. So that could be the case. It's not appropriate for leggings. You could make dresses out of it, and you could make skirts out of it. It is light, so if you're going to do a dress or a skirt, you want to gather it, because you could see through it. The light hits you in the right way. So if it's gathered, that's not going to be a problem. So the colors in here are super pretty. We have this gold background, and then we have these beautiful flowers that are a muted rust color, and then they have a little bit of pink in them. It's a little bit of a surprise, but it's really pretty. So let me show you what coordinates. So our almond goes with this, if I can find it. Here it is. Because these flowers are just really soft, so the almond is kind of the light color you see in the background there. It's really pretty. Ivory, you could put ivory with it. Light pink. Now, I say light pink because there is pink in the flowers. It's up to you if you want to mix the pink with the mustard, but I'm just letting you know it's there. And it matches, because if I don't tell you, somebody's going to ask on the group page, does this match? So I figure I might as well save you the trouble. This is mauve. Again, up to you if you want to mix mauve with it, but it does coordinate with the flowers. And then sage. There's sage in the leaves. And sage doesn't look bad with the mustard gold background. Okay, so this is rayon spandex, charity, and gold. Oops. And you could, by the way, you could make pajamas out of rayon spandex and tri-blend in, pajama pants. That would work. Because, you don't care if you get saggy knees with your pajama pants. I don't care anyways. Okay, so the next fabric, it's our last one. Take this one down. This is a new colorway in a print that we've had recently called Eternity. It's got these pretty little circles behind these gorgeous roses. This one, and it's so hard to convey what color it is. It's a deep teal background. It looks like it's showing up really nice on the screen. I did put an extra picture online where I was able to get good lighting on it to show the teal, but unfortunately it keeps looking black. Having a hard time photographing it without it looking black. It's double brush poly, and the flowers are really intense pink. I don't know if they would classify as hot pink. I would say a subdued hot pink. And because the colors are so different, our coordinates for them, and I don't have, okay, white and ivory. So the white in here is in between white and ivory. So I don't have a teal that matches the background, and the flowers are such a unique color. Excuse me, we don't have a solid for those either. But it is it's beautiful colors. It's such a bummer when you're trying to get, colors that are pictures to show the true colors, and you have a really beautiful fabric, and your camera doesn't want to cooperate, and all of your editing software doesn't want to cooperate, or you're limited to your knowledge, which is my case. But this is Eternity in deep teal. So it's a deep teal color, and I would say that it's hard to even say. It's more on the green spectrum of teal than the blue. So, okay. So that's all our fabric today. So we had 9 new fabrics. And, I wanted to let you know we're going to be getting in the shipment that should be arriving today is we're getting in some more heavy Ponte solids to add to that. And and we have a few more brush poly solid new colors coming as well. So we're excited about that. And if you're interested in our solids, we have a ton of them. You can click on the menu ribbon on the website and just click on Shop Fabric. It'll pull all of the fabrics up. And then on the screen, there's a filter. And you can click on that, and the filter will filter the fabrics by different things. Florals, non-florals, bohos, stripes, solids. If you click solids, it'll pull up every solid and every fabric that we have. And there's well over 150 of them. So if you're in search of solids in different fabric bases, that's a real quick way to find everything that we have. So thanks for joining me today, and I will see you next Wednesday, same time, same place, 12:30 Eastern Daylight Time, right here in the group. So thanks for joining us today.